Iran's escalating tensions with the U.S. over the Strait of Hormuz have sparked a complex web of negotiations, threats, and strategic maneuvers. The key question remains: what's next for the region? The answer lies in the delicate balance between diplomacy, military posturing, and the potential for a broader conflict. Here's a breakdown of the latest developments and my analysis. The Strait of Hormuz, a critical chokehold. Iran's goal. Iran's primary objective in talks with Oman is to establish temporary arrangements in the Strait of Hormuz, allowing them to control the route for up to 3 months. This move is a strategic move to assert dominance and potentially disrupt global oil supplies. The U.S. response. The U.S. has imposed a naval blockade, redirecting and disabling ships, and threatening to target Iranian civilian infrastructure. This escalation raises the stakes, with potential consequences for global oil prices and supply chains. Diplomacy or war? Trump's dilemma. President Trump faces a critical decision. He can either continue the current course of airstrikes and fragile ceasefires, or he can step up the offensive by targeting Iranian civilian and infrastructure assets, potentially crossing the threshold into ground troops. The consequences: each option carries significant risks. Extending the conflict further could lead to a prolonged stalemate, while a more aggressive approach could escalate into a full-scale war, with unpredictable outcomes. Iran's military posturing. Threats and retaliation. Iran's military advisor, Mohsen Rezai, warns of Iranian retaliation if the U.S. continues its naval blockade. They emphasize their readiness to attack 3 sites in Ukraine in response to a claimed strike on an Iranian vessel. The Strait of Hormuz. Iran insists on maintaining control over the strait, rejecting any alternative routes. They accuse the U.S. of violating agreements and creating insecurity. Regional impact and global implications. Oil prices and supply. The conflict has already caused a 44% increase in Saudi Aramco's net profit due to higher crude prices. The Strait of Hormuz is crucial for global oil supply, and any disruption could have severe consequences. Red Sea choke point. The Bab al-Mandeb Strait, a key alternative route, is now under threat from Iranian-backed Houthis. This further complicates global shipping and oil supply, as some tankers are forced to detour, increasing costs and travel time. The diplomatic dance. Trump's negotiating strategy. Trump's approach to negotiations is characterized by unpredictability. He has called off strikes and threatened negotiations, only to deny them later. This strategy raises questions about his commitment to a peaceful resolution. Oman's role. Oman's involvement in negotiations is crucial. They are seeking a bilateral deal to ensure safe passage through the strait, potentially mitigating some of the tensions. The way forward. The future of the Iran-US conflict hinges on several key factors. Diplomacy. The success of negotiations with Oman will be crucial. A temporary agreement could provide a breathing space and a chance to de-escalate tensions. U.S. domestic politics. Trump's focus on the midterm elections may influence his decision-making. A successful negotiation could be a political win, while a failure could have consequences. Global response. The international community's reaction will play a significant role. The potential for a broader conflict could prompt other nations to intervene, seeking a peaceful resolution. In conclusion, the Strait of Hormuz crisis is a complex and dangerous situation. The outcome will shape not only the region's future but also the global economy and international relations. As a viewer, it's crucial to stay informed and advocate for peaceful resolutions, urging leaders to prioritize diplomacy and de-escalation.